Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be part one of a three-part series of perfect date perfumes. When I say date, I mean day date, nighttime, like date night, and cuddle time. So the last one is a tag video that Anna Absolute and Amber Chantel have rolling around. I don't believe I was tagged, so I tagged myself because I wanted to do specific ones to daytime, specific ones to night, being a little bit more on the sexy side, and then I wanted to do cuddle, a little bit more intimate. So this is going to be three-part, and I didn't want to limit myself. I think I have 11 in one, 12 in another, because I have close to 200 bottles of perfume. Damn! And I couldn't decide. And I just wanted to do this in case you guys were thinking of like gift ideas for Valentine's Day or just date night in general. Of course, you guys can wear perfumes whenever you want, but these are just because I'm the kind of person that likes to set a tone. My daytime perfumes, these are going to be more of like your flirty perfumes that are more date appropriate. And then my date night are a little bit more on the sexy side, a little bit more intoxicating kind of scents, the kinds that are a little bit louder, leave a sillage. And then my cuddle ones are a little softer. I do have a couple of loud ones for winter cuddle time. And I'll go through that as the series goes. So this is going to be part one. First dates are usually day dates. So let's go ahead and get into the list. So an honorable mention. Just because this really isn't a top perfume for me, but there's just so many scent memories attached to it. And that is Bright Crystal by Versace. So this is a very beautiful, fresh, fruity floral. Dennis got it for me the Christmas of 2018. But I just wanted to feature it because this is a very affordable, fresh, fruity floral. And I still enjoy this perfume. There are just other perfumes that I prefer in my collection. Another honorable mention, another cheapie, and this one's been around for a while, but I discovered it recently and I really enjoy this scent, and that is L'Imperatrice by Dolce & Gabbana. This is more of a sweet fruity floral, but not gourmand, but not like a sugary sweet. Like, don't think of candy, think of, like people say, like a fruit bowl, all the fruit mixed up towards the bottom, and that's what you get. I really pick up the rhubarb in here, so there is this kind of tartness to it that I enjoy, but this is more of a fruity, sweet, feminine scent. And I find it very refreshing, one that I don't have a lot of. I have a lot of fruity florals, but this one is definitely more on a very fruity, sweet side. It's just a very juicy fruit kind of scent. So don't think of syrup because it isn't thick. Just the way people describe it, I mean, it is the best way to describe it. In a big fruit bowl and all that juice at the bottom is what this is. Again, that is Dolce & Gabbana's L'Imperatrice. And a lot of these scents are going to be a little bit more on the flirtatious side, a little bit more fun and flirty. They're not mature scents. They are more bright and uplifting, kind of more daytime appropriate. So the next one is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain, and this is Eau de Toilette, and this is a very beautiful, fresh, but like lavender, fruity. I wouldn't say overly fruity. This one isn't that fruity. This one's more floral, and it has a little sweetness, but to me the Eau de Parfum is more sweet, a little bit more vanilla. This one is a little bit more citrus, but there's still a touch of sweetness in this one. This is very feminine, very fresh. The lavender in here makes this very airy and pretty, and one that I think is beautiful for, again, like a daytime kind of date. Like maybe, I know here it's very popular to take someone to Lake Eola and walk around like the lake. Like maybe you're gonna go to the farmer's market on a Sunday. This is like the scent to wear. And again, that is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. And then next we have Miss Dior's Absolutely Blooming. This is another fruity floral. This one has a powderiness to it. Kind of has a little bit of a, kind of like that powderiness, leaning more on the makeup side, less on the musky side for me, even if it is musk, and more on that makeup-y side, which I'm really starting to enjoy the more and more I pick up fragrances with it. But yeah, this has like a soft powderiness to it. It's floral. It's not too super like fruity to me. This one has white musk. There's raspberry, pink pepper, May rose. For me, this is just a very soft floral scent. There's that pink pepper that tickles your nose in the opening. I do get the blackcurrant, the raspberry in this one, and I do get the peony. So, and this I would say is another one. You're gonna go walking. There's a place here called Lou Gardens. I've gone there with my husband when we were looking for like wedding venues. This is probably something I would wear. It's a little bit more floral, powdery. This one's not as flirty as some of these other ones, but still very feminine and pretty, and another perfect one for daytime. And again, that's Miss Dior's Absolutely Blooming. And the next we have Mon Petit Floral. And this one is in a limited edition bottle. It's their In Love bottle. And I did check with them and they said that this is the same perfume, just in a limited edition bottle. I do prefer this one to Couture. I feel like this one lasts just a little bit longer. But this has peach, citruses, peony, white rose. There's datura. There's orange blossom, musk, and cashmere and patchouli. And for me, this is just, think of Mon Petit, but it's toned down. It's a little bit more fresh. This one's more like rose and the peony and like the white flowers. So this is like a bouquet of flowers. It's a little bit more fresh and it's not as like boozy. And it's more daytime, I would say, appropriate. Very flirty and like fun. Whereas I find Mon Petit to be a little bit more sexy and going out. This one is more like of a flirty, fun daytime version. And again, that's Mon Petit Floral. All right, and then next is Lancome's Idole. So this is another fun, flirty. This one's more of a fresh rose. Has more of that like shampoo-y vibe to it. This is a very easy grab. There's pear in here. There's Turkish rose, rose de mai. There's Indian jasmine. There's musk. There's vanilla. For me, this is just a very beautiful, fresh rose. And then it's got like a musky dry down. It does give you like, again, that shampoo-y vibe. So if you don't like perfumes like that, you're probably not going to like this one. But this is just a very easy, effortless perfume. It's very girly and it's one that appeals to the masses. So if you're dating a guy that's just more of your everyday consumer and not like your more mature nose, I would say this is a good one. This is also a good one if you're looking for a gift idea. They have really nice gift sets of this. Also, if it's for someone more like, I would say in their 20s. Again, I'm almost 40 and I enjoy this scent, but this is something that is to me a scent for women of all ages, but I especially can see a younger woman really enjoying this scent. So again, that is Lancome's Idole. Next, we have Chance Eau Vive. And out of all the chances that I've tried so far, this one is my favorite. This one's a little bit more lively. This one's gorgeous. This has blood orange. This has grapefruit, citruses, jasmine, white musk, vetiver, cedar, and iris. But this is very feminine. Like, I know I have mentioned that vetiver kind of bothers Dennis, but I think it's when it's like very strong. And here, the notes are blended very well. So I don't really pick up like blood orange. I don't really pick up grapefruit. For me, this is a beautiful white floral with citruses and then like a powdery musk dry down. That's what I get from this. Very uplifting and again, like invigorating. And again, that is Chance by Chanel and this is Eau Vive. Okay, so this one's got a little bit more of a kick to it. And this is one that I probably would wear more so at brunch with the ladies, but I think would be a perfect day date perfume, and that is Twilly de Hermes. And this is just for me about the ginger. I am really falling in love with ginger. And it's just so refreshing in here. So this one is ginger, bitter orange, bergamot, tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. And for me, the jasmine in here is like that clean jasmine, like, I get in some of my other jasmine perfumes. It's very clean, very soapy in here to me. And when I say soapy, I mean like, think of a white bar of soap. And then when I say shampoo-y, that's more of like a kind of fruity shampoo-y scent after you wash your hair. So this is more of like a clean, soapy ginger scent. And then this does have like you know, that sandalwood in the base that I get when this dries down. And this has like a very slight sweetness to it from the vanilla. And this, I think, is a very refreshing scent, but different because of the ginger, and it has, you know, a little bit of a kick to it. And I want to say that that's the ginger and the bitter orange. It makes it more zesty. And again, that's Flirty de Hermes, and I think this would be a perfect day date kind of perfume. Could totally see myself sipping on a mimosa when I think of this scent. Okay, I wanted to add kind of like a very light summer gourmand, and that's when I thought of this one, Lalique. I have been seeing this in some discounters, so definitely a perfume that I wasn't crazy about the price, but I always said it was pretty. I do find this scent very pretty. It is a very beautiful scent. Now that if you can get it discounted, it would be even better. It's one that I would pick up again discounted. I just wouldn't pay that price for it again. This one has mandarin orange, which I do get in the opening. There's bitter almond in here, cardamom. There's a milk note in here, coffee. Like I said in my video when I talked about this perfume, this doesn't smell like anything that I have. This is just a very unique, pretty scent, is the best way to describe it. I do get like the lactonic note in here and the cardamom, but it's not too like overly spicy to my nose. Spray it again. But it is different. There isn't anything I have like this in my collection. So I think this would be perfect for daytime. I think when the sun is going down, it's got this sweetness to it. Again, it's unique. I wouldn't say that this is a projection monster. So it's definitely something, you know, when you're close to each other, maybe going for a walk on the beach, I can see this. This to me is a golden hour scent. I do have scents like that. And like the bottle and the name Soleil, this is either the sun rising or the sun setting is when I could imagine this being just perfect. So again, that's Lalique's Soleil. All right, the next is La Vie est Belle en Rose, and this is the L'Eau de Toilette. And I know someone had asked me what the performance on this is. I do overspray this and I do get my clothes and I get a good 6 hours out of her. But she does sit close to the skin. So, and this is just a flirty, fun rose. More of your sweet kind of rose scent. And this does have like a musky dry down. In fact, I gotta go bring out my other girl. As soon as I sprayed that one, it reminded me of this one. Because these two, I always talk about them together. They're different enough for me to justify having both. But I really like this kind of scent. Not overly jammy rose, just kind of lightly. This one is a little bit more sweet. This has like a makeup quality to it. And one that I ended up falling in love with. And then this one. So I think both of these are great daytime date scents. Again, flirty, young. This one I believe has pink pepper. Yes, this one has pink pepper, raspberry, saffron. This one does have a little bit more of a kick. It has rose, jasmine for me. Both of these are more rosy scents. I don't really get the jasmine and the magnolia in this one. For me, it's about the pink pepper, the raspberry, the rose, and then the vanilla and the dry down. I do pick up a kind of sweetness in this that I really, really enjoy. And then for this one's going to be a little bit more fresh of a rose. It's not as sweet as Modern Muse Le Rouge. Yeah, and this one has more of a musk because this has like a musky dry down. This also has red berries. And this does have like the La Vie est Belle DNA, but more so in the base. This is definitely more of a wearable version, but both really beautiful flirty rose scents that I think are perfect for daytime date. All right, and then we have Kayali's Deja Vu White Flower. I get the pear in the opening of this one, and then this dries down to be a sweet floral scent. So this has gardenia, nectarine, pear, and then middle notes are tuberose, Indian jasmine, orange blossom, and then the base is patchouli, vanilla, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. This has a very beautiful, juicy pear opening with the nectarine. I don't, thank God, get like gardenia because gardenia tends to give me a headache. This is just a very pretty white floral scent. This does come off a little bit indolic like most scents that have a lot of like different white florals do on my skin. I get it in the beginning and then it goes away. I'm like okay with it because of that juicy pear and nectarine opening. Very beautiful, feminine, flirty scent. And again, that's Kayali's Deja Vu White Flower 57. Long ass name. Okay, and then my last one I think is very, very flirty, but also very sexy. So this can easily be part of a date night. So I would say that this one and probably Kayali are scents that can almost take you into the night. I mean, any scent can, but they have a little bit more of a sex appeal to them. And this is Signorina Miel by Fragranza. And this scent to me is very feminine, very, very flirty, but also very sexy. So this can definitely be one that you wear during the day and then can take you into the night. I am obsessed with this perfume. A lot of interesting notes, but I've already mentioned in my other videos that I don't get the notes. This is very well blended. This to me is like niche quality. All right, I don't know when my filming stopped. So this has notes of wild strawberry, pineapple, cherry, mandarin orange, middle notes of popcorn, caramel, jasmine, rose, violet, base notes of patchouli, ambergris, and musk. I mean, doesn't that just sound like a masterpiece? Wild strawberry, pineapple, cherry, and then popcorn and caramel. Let's spray this again because this scent is just... I love this perfume. So again, this can easily go from day to night, but I would wear this like to leave a lasting impression. I think this is a perfume that, especially if you're going on a first date, would probably leave like an imprint. So good. This has a boozy quality to it. Stunning. So again, that is Signorina Miel by Fragranza, and this is duping Miss Dior's Cherie. I haven't smelled that one in years, but when I smelled this, it took me back. So I do feel like they're close enough, but I don't have both to compare. But the fact that it did that says a lot. That is my list of daytime perfumes, and I have a lot, but again, I just went into my room and started picking out what I would totally like if I'm gonna get ready to go out on a day date, what I would wear. And these are perfumes that I would, because I do like to categorize my perfumes that way. I do wear these more so during the day. So part 2 will be my date night, and then part 3 will be my like cuddle, Netflix and chill, next morning, the day after, make me breakfast in bed kind of sense. So let me know, what are some of your top day date perfumes, or maybe just daytime perfumes you like to wear, because maybe some of us prefer to be single. But again, this is more my Valentine's Day series, so that's, you know, kind of where I'm going with this. But let me know in the comments below, what are some of your perfumes that you like to wear during the day. And that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.